We go to Nick for the steal.
What is ampersand NBSP?
That is correct.
Non-breaking space.
Non-breaking white space, ampersand NBSP.
NSFW, not safe for...
will force a white space, and you can just have a whole bunch of those and force a bunch of white spaces.
That was going to be my other
and
guess.
Push things around to your heart's desire. And I know this one by experience, not just by looking it up.
Too.
Okay.
I know. This is like back in the days of Dreamweaver. Just add 1,000 of them for you.
Yes, many tools used to generate those, and now they're just used when something's slightly off, and you're like, you know what? I just want one more space in there.
Bandwidth for Changelog is provided by Fastly. Learn more at Fastly.com. We move fast and fix things here at Changelog because of Rollbar. Check them out at Rollbar.com. And we're hosted on Linode Cloud servers. Head to linode.com/changelog. This episode is brought to you by Rollbar. Move fast and fix things. Resolve errors in minutes and deploy with confidence. Head to rollbar.com/changelog. Request a demo. Get started today. It's loved by developers, trusted by enterprises, and most of all, we use it here at Changelog. Move fast and fix things with Rollbar. Once again, rollbar.com/changelog.
Welcome to JS Party, your weekly celebration of JavaScript and the web. Next week's show is our first 100% female panel. Emma, Suze, and Divya are talking about online events, and a special guest, Quincy Larson from Free Code Camp, drops in fresh off Lockdown Conf to share what he's learned. Subscribe today at changelog.com/JSParty, or just search for JS Party in your favorite podcast app. You'll find us. Okay, take it away, me. Ooh, the sound of those BMC beats means you know what time it is. It is JS Party time, y'all. And we are here to have some fun and to play a game. We have a special guest. Scott Tolinski is with us here. Hey, Scott, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
And of course, joined by two regular panelists. I got Nick Nisi here. What's up, Nick?
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy.
And of course, Emma Bastian's with us. What's up, Emma?
Hey, everyone. How are you?
Very good. So, Emma, last time you came up with this crazy idea of a JS/web/developer trivia game that's kind of like Jeopardy, but we can't call it Jeopardy, so I'm calling it Danger because reasons. And you hosted it last time, but now you're here to compete. What's up? You ready to go?
I feel like karma's coming back around, but I'm ready.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work. We have a Jeopardy-esque, but not Jeopardy due to copyright infringement reasons, board that we can see that y'all can't see, but we will read aloud all the things. And each person, Nick, Scott, and Emma, will take turns picking questions off the board and trying to get the highest score, just like you would in the game they call Jeopardy. So our categories for the first round, this is not double trouble. This is regular trouble, regular danger. We have 5 categories. The first category is DOM Observer. The second one is CSS Tricks. Notice there's no hyphen there because it's not the website. The third category is Books and Authors. Category 4 is Browserified or Browser. I've never actually had to say that out loud. Browserified? I don't know. Browserified.
Browserified.
Thank you. And the 5th category is Essential Elements. So each of those has 5 choices, 100 points up to 500 points. And we'll start with our guest because that's polite and kind. So Scott, you are up first, my friend. Please pick a category and pick a point value. We'll see how you do.
Okay, let's do Essential Elements for 100.
Okay, starting off easy.
Gotta warm it up.
Essential Elements for 100. Yo, dog. Exhibit heard you liked browsing contexts. So he used this element to put a new browsing context inside your browsing context so you can browse contexts while you browse contexts.
Ding. Do I ding or do I...
So we can't play it the exact way since latency and timers, like internet stuff. So we're not... Yes, you don't have to ding because this is your turn. What happens is you get to guess, and only you. If you get it wrong, then we will get a chance to steal from Emma and Nick. And if you get it right, then you get the points.
Okay. I would guess these are HTML elements, I'm guessing. So an iframe?
Ta-da! You're correct.
I'm going to be honest,
sir.
I would have gotten that wrong. Just the exhibit and the dogs just threw me.
It makes it easier for me. That's how I typically.
Okay, good. You're going to do well then, because I try to spice up these somewhat. I mean, it's hard to come up with interesting questions about HTML elements, but we're trying. So team 1 gets 100 points.
Whoa.
Nice,
Congratulations,
nice.
Scott. Okay.
Don't get too comfortable over there.
That one's off the board. Emma, you are up, my friend. Pick a category, pick a point value.
I'm going to go CSS for 300, please.
CSS tricks for 300. This sometimes useful, sometimes annoying algorithm at the core of CSS defines how to combine property values originating from different sources.
Are these combinators?
Yeah, I think you're thinking a little too hard.
Specificity.
Well, we got a chance to steal.
No!
Chance to steal by Nick.
Dang.
Nick, would you like to steal?
Yes.
What your answer is?
The cascade. What is the cascade?
What is the cascade?
I thought I was good at CSS.
So Nick gets the ta-da. And I forgot to play the fail sound because I'm a failure of Alex Trabeck. Team 2 is Emma. You go down 300.
Is it?
Nick
Okay,
goes
I'm going
up
to challenge.
300.
I don't think the cascade is an algorithm. Okay, I disagree
this
with that.
Exact phraseology was pulled off of the Mozilla Developer Network's website, in which they
I've got a
call it
problem
that.
with them.
So you can take that
I
up with
disagree.
the fine folks at Mozilla and check with the experts. Okay, so
Whatever.
Emma off to a slow start. She's playing her best version of Chris Hiller from last time.
Whatever.
Now it is Nick's turn. Nick, please.
Oh no.
Select a category and a point value.
All right. I'm gonna be safe and I'm gonna go with I'll go with browserified for 100, please. Just because I want to
Okay.
know what this category is.
Okay. So as of March 2020, this browser commanded 4.42% of global market share.
What is Firefox?
What is Firefox?
Wow.
All
that's
right.
less than I
I'm going to get
thought.
all of
Wow.
these wrong.
Nice job.
That's less.
Yeah, that is less than you would think.
It is, unfortunately.
That includes mobile, though, of which they have nothing on mobile, right? So
What makes up the other 96%?
Chrome.
Chrome.
That's shocking, honestly.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so after one round of play, Scott has 100 points. Emma has negative 300. And Nick sitting in first place with 400. We go now to round 2. Scott, your turn. Please choose a category and a point value.
Let's do essential elements for 300.
Essential elements for 300. This penultimate header element in descending importance.
I don't know what penultimate means. Penultimate. Is it penultimate?
No questions allowed, sir. You can't ask questions.
I'm not asking questions.
He's talking to
here.
himself.
I'm talking to myself
Okay.
here, yeah. Okay. Penultimate. I have to figure out what that means first.
You're running out of time?
H5.
Wow.
Second to
Nice.
last?
I thought
Second to last. So, yes, penultimate means second to last, and it's in descending importance. So there's H1 through H6, and that puts H5 as the second to last, the penultimate. So, very good answer.
I don't like that you're trying to confuse us with your jargon. Like, we're all layman people, okay?
Have you ever watched the show?
I'm losing my English the longer I live
Trouble.
abroad. This is unfair.
This is JS Danger Party here. Things are getting dangerous. Emma, your turn. There's some dangerous
this is
language
true.
at play.
I'm also going to just bring up the fact that Rebecca in the chat says, technically, doesn't he have to answer it as a question? So technically, we should be answering these as questions. Just
Oh,
so
shoot.
you know.
That is correct. I will do better, Rebecca.
So I
was
think
not
everyone should go
explained
back
to
to
me.
0. But anyway,
Starting now, we're going to enforce
let's maybe do books and authors for 100.
books and authors. Okay, here we go. YDKJS, the popular series of books diving deep into the core mechanics of JavaScript, is authored by this JS Party guest.
Who is Kyle Simpson?
Who is Kyle Simpson indeed? Good job, Emma.
I read all those books.
Yeah, they're good.
This puts you team 2. You're digging your way out of...
I read lots
The
of
red.
books, so maybe this is my category.
That might be your category. You might want to come back to the well. Okay, Nick's turn. to
All right.
select a category.
I'm going to do DOM Observer for 200, please.
DOM Observer for 200. This is the state of a failed promise. It better have a good reason.
What is reject?
What is rejected? I will take it. A penny promise can either be fulfilled with a value or rejected with a reason. Good job, Nick.
That's the answer to what is the status of my job application?
Nick with 600. And we go back to Scott. Top of the board.
Heating up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do essential elements for 400.
You like your HTML, don't
You're
you?
riding the wave.
Living in it, yeah.
According to a random gist that I found, with zero due diligence performed, the shortest valid HTML document includes a doc type and this one other element.
One additional element.
We're gonna need an answer.
I know. Let's go ahead and just say HTML.
You didn't answer it as a question,
What is
Scott.
HTML?
Incorrect.
Oh.
But it.
Oh, crap.
Now we go to
0.
Emma for the steal. You can pass. You do not have to steal it. We'll go to Nick for a steal.
Do I lose points if I get it wrong, though, because it's a
Yes.
steal? Oh. I don't think I'm in a place to do this. Yeah, I'm
This
going to
game
pass.
wouldn't be called Danger if you didn't lose points.
I'm going to pass, because that would have been my guess.
Okay, Nick, would you like to steal?
Yes. What is a title?
It needs a title? What? I didn't know that.
I saw the same random gist.
Did you see that?
Yes.
So all you need is doc type HTML
Oh, but he wrote that random just. He wrote that just for you, Jerod.
and then title. And this will pass W3C validator
Crazy.
with just a very small amount of HTML there.
I'm surprised it's not an HTML tag, but whatever.
Me too.
So, steals, team 3. Holy cow, Nick, you have 1,000 points.
I'm catching up to you, Scott. You wait.
Okay. That was Scott's turn, so now we go to Emma for your turn.
Let's do CSS tricks for our 200, please.
CSS tricks for 200. Floated objects do not add to the height of the object they reside in properly. To fix it, one must. How do you
What
fix
is
them?
clear fix?
Clear the floats. Congratulations.
Yay! I don't know how to use clear fix because I use Flexbox, but it's fine.
This is an ancient question from an ancient day.
Guess what, Scott? We tied.
No.
Okay, so Scott was 0.
Did I tell you I trash talk, by the way?
Emma was 0.
Okay.
Nick in a commanding lead with 1,000.
I appreciate the competition.
And Nick, it is now your turn. You have both the lead and the board, sir.
All right. Let's go with essential elements for 200, please.
Essential elements for 200.
Stealing my
This element was once all the rage because you could put it inside a map element and add links to different parts of an image.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what was this called?
Get it wrong. Get it wrong.
Oh, man. I can't think. I lose points either way, right? So
Correct.
what is an anchor tag?
Anchor tag? Incorrect. Scott for the steal.
Because you could put it inside a map element and links to different parts of an image. I do not know what this is called. I'm going to pass.
He's going to pass.
I know what it is.
Emma.
I'm also passing. I'm totally passing.
Used to be all the rage. Everyone's passing.
Yeah, image maps.
I ain't got no points for this.
So apparently the hardest one. What is area?
Mm.
Oh.
I haven't seen this been used since the Space Jam site.
Yeah, exactly. You would put coordinates of some kind, and then you'd also put an href. So there's your anchor, Nick. It would be on the area. And that anchor would be clickable in the coordinates given. This was definitely an old school thing. Okay.
Sorry, I got dogs barking.
It's all good.
It's okay.
That's why we call it Danger Game. I don't even know how that applies. Okay. Whose turn was that?
That was mine.
That was Nick's.
Okay, so we go back to Scott. Top
All
of the board
right.
here.
I think I need to lose 200 points.
I need to gain some points here. Let's do CSS tricks for 100. Play it safe. Hopefully.
That's what you think.
Yeah, right.
Front-enders once employed multiple background images and nested divs to achieve the rounding effect possible with this one property.
Border radius. What is border radius?
Correct, sir. What is border radius? Good job. You get 100 points. Okay, next up, Emma.
We'll do CSS for 400, please.
Location, location, location. There's no better place for your style rule to ensure it gets applied.
What is inline styling?
What is inline styling? Correct.
Specificity paid off.
You get 400 points.
Thank you.
We are now back to team 3. That's you, Nick.
All right. Let's do Dom Observer for 300, please.
Where am I? Look through the window and figure out this useful piece of information.
What is location?
What is location indeed? Very good. Location is a read-only location object. You can also assign a DOM string to it. Good job, Nick. You get 300 points.
Only give me 100.
After multiple rounds that I'm not counting, we have Scott at 100.
I think Emma just got some free points.
Did she?
Oh, I didn't even notice. I was like, wow, I'm doing so well.
Hold on a second. I'm not actually sure how to go back now. Who was that? That was, maybe I just subtract off of hers and add to Nick's. Okay, that
I should be at 1100.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. You have 1300, sir?
Welcome to JS Danger, where the points are made up and the points don't matter.
That's right. This is no safe game over here, okay? We don't know what's going to happen. So Nick has 400. No, Emma has 400, and Nick has 1300, although it could be technically 1100, but we're not going to nitpick.
He's way above. It doesn't matter anyway.
Okay, back to Scott. Please pick a category and a point value.
Let's do essential elements for 500, please.
Okay, here it is. Want to bump up the size of some text? This now obsolete element, once used to do the trick. Full disclosure, I did not know this was a thing until I found it.
Once is now obsolete element. So bump up the size of text. Shoot, I actually know what this is. What is large? No.
For the steal, Emma, you got a shot at it.
I'm not even going to remotely try.
Nick, would you like to steal?
Nope.
I will say this, Scott, you were dangerously close. What is big?
Yes, I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something stupid.
It is stupid. So this was used a lot like the strong tag or the EM, where you put around some text, and it would actually just take the current text you have it wrapped around and make it one font size larger than the surrounding text, completely non-semantically. So there you go. So that goes down, Scott, now at negative 400 after that. Huge failure. And we are back to Emma.
Oh, gosh. All right. I'm going to try CSS tricks for 500, please.
I thought you liked books and authors. You got it once and you just completely...
I do, but now I'm scared because I feel like that was the only programming book I knew the author for.
With Flexbox, you can center an element on the page by setting these two properties to center.
Oh, what is justify content and align items?
Very good. She knows her Flexbox, people. Okay, that's 500 points. That's a big win. Your turn, Nick. She's catching up on you.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll do DOM Observer for 400.
Okay. Spawn a web worker to keep your interface snappy and communicate with it by calling this method.
Oh, no. It's... I can't think of the exact method, but I know it. I don't know it.
Scott for the steal.
Keep your interface snappy and communicate it with it. What is request animation frame? No.
Emma, would you like to steal?
I am passing this so hard.
Emma passes. So Scott goes down and Nick goes down 400 points. And the correct answer is post message.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
I don't work with workers.
Worker.post message sends a message. You send it a JavaScript object and you pass data back and forth that way. Okay, well, it's tightening up, except for our special guest, who seems to be falling by the wayside. But
well,
still early.
He's almost at 900, just negative.
Well, yeah, we're absolute valuing these values, right?
Sure.
Let's do books and authors for 300.
You got it. This co-authored book's sales pitch says, learn how to design beautiful user interfaces by yourself using specific tactics explained from a developer's point of view.
Oh, God.
I know
this
it.
This is just straight up their marketing copy right off their
I have no idea. I don't read books, so this is a bad topic for me.
You shouldn't have picked this topic.
I shouldn't have picked this topic, but
that was dangerous.
I thought I was going to get lucky, but co-authored book sales pitch.
I totally know this.
This co-author. So I'm supposed to be answering the book itself or the author?
The book.
The book.
Co-authored is just a hint that it's written by more than one person, but the book title is what you're after.
Learn how to design beautiful user interface for yourself with specific tactics. Explain for me.
You're stalling.
I am stalling because I don't know the answer.
Well, this is one of those you know it or you don't.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to this. What is modern web design?
Correct, sir.
50-50
goodness.
chance.
Emma for the steal.
What is refactoring UI?
What is refactoring?
Yeah!
Correct.
I love this book.
And with that, Emma steals her way into first place.
I think it was co-authored by the guys who made, what's it called?
Tailwind,
Not
right?
Shakriyuwa. Tailwind, yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Wathan and somebody else that I
Steve
No, I just
Roger.
Steve
Yes,
Shoger.
Steve.
Steve Shoger.
That's correct. Okay, that was Scott's pick. So now we go to Emma.
Let's do books and authors for 200, please.
Right in your wheelhouse. Not just for web devs. The authors of this famous programming book were also co-signers of the Agile Manifesto. Oh.
I have no idea. I'll just pass.
Okay, I'll have to make your fail sound. Okay. And Nick for the steal.
Wait, I lose points either way, right?
No, you only lose points if you fail to steal. You can pass.
Oh, okay.
Emma loses points either way because it was her question.
Okay. You know, I'm just gonna guess. I'll say, what is the pragmatic programmer?
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah.
Wait, to be... oh, shoot. I thought it was looking for the authors. Oh.
The Pragmatic Programmer by Andrew Hunt and David Thomas. These two fellas also co-signed the Agile Manifesto back in the day. There you go. Okay. So that knocks Emma down to size. And Nick, it's your turn.
All right. I'll do Browserified for 300, please.
With 38% of global market share, this operating system is number one. That's web market share.
Oh man, I feel like this is a trick. Okay. What is Android? Nice.
That is correct. Windows at 35%. Close second, and iOS at 14%.
I would have guessed Windows, but it
I
makes
would-
more
yeah.
sense because mobile. Yeah.
Yep.
I was smelling a trick question there.
Did you answer it as if it was a trick? Like Android is a trick answer?
Yeah, because nobody thinks of Android. I mean, I don't think of Android, so.
You sniffed it out. And you get however many points that was. 300? 300 points. Good job. Okay, Scott, you're up.
All right. I'm going to need some big points here, or big, yeah, let's go 500 and let's do books and authors.
Books and authors for 500. This tome has been stacked underneath Crockford's Good Parts to poke fun at both books' subject.
So this tome has been stacked underneath. It's, I know the book. It's an O'Reilly book. It is, I don't know that exact title. Shoot.
I will say you were on the right path.
Yeah.
It is indeed an O'Reilly book.
Dang, I don't know what it's called. What is the complete guide to JavaScript?
I'm going to have to call that a fail.
Dang, I knew something like that.
Pretty close. Do we have Emma care to steal?
I don't. I'm going to... No.
Nick, for the steal?
I'm going to say what is JavaScript complete reference?
Oh,
no.
Ouch, Nick.
Ah.
You were so excited with that answer. The answer is, what is JavaScript? The definitive guide.
Yeah.
Ah.
Your enthusiasm, I assumed you had it. That brings you down to 700. So after these rounds, we have Scott at negative 1,600. We have Emma at 1,000 in first place, and Nick barely holding down the second at 700. Well, I guess you're way ahead of Scott, but just holding on to your point total. Let's be nice to our guest here, folks. Come on. Let's let him get some points here. And whose turn is it now? It is now Emma's
It's
turn.
mine. I'm going to do the last books and authors, please.
Okay. Whether it's high-performance JavaScript or understanding ECMAScript 6 that you want to learn, grab a book by this prolific human who codes. So now we're looking for the actual name of the author of these books.
I feel like I know it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I lose either way, so...
Correct. So please lob a guess.
Do I have to guess his whole name?
As long as I know that you know who it is, I'll count it.
The only person I can think of right now is that guy Axel R something or other, but that's my only guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Can't count that one, so you're going to lose points
I
on
know.
this. Down 400. Nick, for a steal,
I've got it down to 2 people.
you want to live dangerously?
Yeah, I want to live dangerously. I'm going to go with who is Nick Zakis.
That's the one I was thinking. He's the one
you
with the
are
black and white
correct.
profile photo, right? Doesn't he have black and white photo? No, he doesn't.
does.
But I
He's
know
a-
who you're talking about.
He's the creator of ES Lint, and I think he goes by Slicknet on.
That's the guy I was
Social
meant
media.
to talk about.
So Nick steals some points and steals a lead
Dang
with that
it.
move. And it's also his turn.
All right. Let's go with Browserified for 400, please.
This site-specific browser application for macOS was built on WebKit 2 and featured on many blogs for its ability to make web apps more like native apps.
Oh, man.
During the height of the SSB craze,
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Yeah. Oh,
you probably ran this app, Nick.
I did. I'm going to say, what is WebKit.js? I know that's not right.
Wrong and a terrible guess.
I'm passing. I have no idea on this. Yeah.
Scott
Yeah,
will
I'm
pass,
passing too.
Emma will
I ain't
pass.
doing it.
The correct answer was Fluid.
Never heard of it.
Fluid.app by Todd Ditchendorf. Again, a little bit older,
Dischendorf.
back
That's a
when
cool last name.
single site browsers were very popular, probably in the 2012-ish range. Okay. We now go to wait, who just went? Nick went.
Nope,
We go to
it's Scott's
Scott.
turn.
You have Browserified for 200 or 500, and you have DOM Observer for 100 and 500. Those
Let's
are
do
the-
Browserified for 500.
Okay. This discontinued web browser specialized in providing Web 2.0 facilities and social networking integrations with MySpace, Facebook, and YouTube. Download.com rated it 5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I know the title of this. And once again, I only have like a little bit of it. Shoot, because I know somebody who used to work there. What is... Oh, gosh, I don't know. What is
What is your answer?
Rockforge?
What is your answer?
Okay, Emma, chance to steal.
Nope, no way.
Nick, interested in stealing.
No.
The correct answer, this discontinued web browser, is called Flock.
Oh, I was thinking of Rock Melt is the one that I had in my brain.
Maybe of the same ilk. There was a time when everybody thought they were going to launch new browsers as
Isn't that a
startups.
rapper though?
Rock Melt, the discontinued proprietary social media browser,
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a pretty good guess too.
2014.
Unfortunately, you have to go down another 500 points. So
Bring
I'm
it.
so glad he
Bring
took
it
that one
on.
because
and we're back to Emma. There's now 3 options on the board in round 1.
I'm gonna get all of them wrong. So let's go DOM Observer for 100.
Okay. This commonly used mixin contains methods and properties for objects that can have a parent.
Commonly used mixin contains methods and properties for objects that can have a parent. I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
No. Objects that can have a parent. I don't know. Is this something to do with inheritance?
Yes.
Has own. What's it called?
Mm.
I don't know. Has own property. I don't remember. I don't know.
That wasn't in the form of a question, and it was wrong.
That's fine because I went out in flames.
So, gotta knock you down by only 100, and then we have options to steal first for Nick and then for Scott. Nick, do you want to steal?
Yes, I think the way it's worded is really weird, but
This may or may not be copy pasted off of W3 Schools.
Oh.
mix in. Oh man, the mixing
not
part is the weird.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mixing part trips me up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, what is the prototype?
Incorrect, sir.
That's what I would have said too. So I'm gonna pass this because I don't know. I would have said prototype.
I think mixin is probably the word that's screwing with everybody.
Yeah, mixin was a terrible word to use for that, Jerod.
The correct answer is, what is a child node? Child node is implemented by element, document type, character data objects, pretty much lots of things. And it's anything that has a parent.
So I think the lesson learned is don't use W3 schools to learn
Or
web development.
Anything.
But also this was the DOM Observer category.
That's
and I was
correct.
thinking JavaScript. Ugh.
DOM,
Ugh,
baby.
that-
DOM on
that's
middle
how I
nooch.
feel.
Okay.
Wow, Scott, I'm really impressed with your score.
Thank you. I'm very impressed with myself. So
Maybe we didn't explain that higher scores are better. This is not golf.
Okay. I did okay in the first 2 questions, okay? I got 2 questions right here.
Hey, there's a lot of game left. We still have double Jeopardy waiting for us.
Yes.
Oh, heck
So,
yeah.
Nick, your turn. We have 2 more elements in round 1. Go ahead and pick Browser 5 for 200 or Dom Observer for 500.
All right. A chance to gain the lead and not completely blow it away. I'm going to say Browser Fight for 200.
Okay. Boasting features such as built-in ad blocking and VPN, this browser began as a research project in 1994.
1994. I'm going to say, what is Netscape? Oh, I knew it.
Scott for the
Oh,
steal.
I know what it is now. Oh.
It began as a research project in 1994. I wonder when it
Correct.
was released, though. What is Brave? Yeah. Well, then it came out of Mozilla, so I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, cool. I
All
can
right,
actually
I'm gonna
rename
pass.
these teams and put your names on them, so I'm not guessing who's who. Sorry. I just noticed something. Emma's going to pass. Okay, I think the 1994 threw everybody for a loop. Nick, do you know what it is now?
I do. Is it Opera?
What is Opera?
Yeah.
That was actually interesting. The reason why I thought it was a good question, because it does sound a lot like Brave until you see it started in 1994.
I know. I just think, the research project, and it wasn't released in whatever.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's pile it on
Last
here.
one of the round. This one goes to Scott. We got Dom Observer for 500. Are you ready?
You bet. I am so ready for this.
This powerful web API put the X in Ajax and helped usher in Web
Ooh.
2.0 with living documents.
Put the X in Ajax.
Yes.
Asynchronous JavaScript. Put the X. This helped. Powerful. Is it XML? What is XML?
Sorry, you're close, but no cigar.
What is?
Emma for the steal.
Well, that was going to be my guess, but I don't know if he marked him wrong because he didn't ask as a question or because it was wrong, so I'm just going
No,
to pass.
it's wrong.
Okay, then I
It's
yeah,
related
I
but
guess
wrong.
Yeah, I know what it is now.
Nick,
Yes.
would you like to
What
steal?
is XHTML?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. What? I thought it was XHTML. Oh, I got
This
wrong
powerful
place.
web API. Is XHTML a web API?
Well, I don't know. The wording here is always.
What's the API that makes Ajax
Blame it on the
possible? Come
wording.
y'all.
No.
XML HTTP request
XML HTTP request.
Oh, I don't know.
is the underlying API that makes all Ajax requests possible, even though pretty much nobody sends XML over it anymore, or even back then. JSON and HTML.
I just wanted to say a quick note to you both that passing is like a cool thing to do if you don't know the answer. Just saying.
I haven't had
I
that
was
many.
very confident.
Yeah, I've lost most of my points on my own question. So
This brings us to the end of round 1, where we have Scott with negative 2,800, Nick in second place with negative 100, and Emma in first with 500 points. We'll
Dang.
see you in round 2. Good news, everyone. Building ambitious websites just got easier with Gatsby Cloud. You know Gatsby, right? It's the open source web framework that uses React and GraphQL to help you create blazing fast websites without having to be a performance expert. You already trust the Gatsby team to design, build, and maintain this industry-leading open source project. So why not trust them with deployment as well? That's where Gatsby Cloud comes in. You get the fastest Gatsby builds out there, real-time previews as you update content from your headless CMS, image processing, multi-branch builds, deploy previews, performance reports. Need I go on? The best part is there is absolutely no commitment. Sign up with your GitHub account, no credit card necessary, and it's totally free for personal projects and single-purpose sites. Head to gatsbyjs.com to get started. Once again, that's gatsbyjs.com. We are back for round 2. Some people call it double trouble or double danger or double down. I don't know. You pick your favorite. Our categories for this round are Can I Use? Frames Work, NPM Install, Bang Important, and What a Character. Emma, you are first up. Please choose a category and a point value.
I'll take important for 300, please.
If you want extra non-displayed content inside an element to be replaced with a ... set this property to ellipsis.
I know this.
That's what everybody says.
I used this literally 2 days ago. Text. What is text overflow?
Very good. Text overflow. Nick, it is your turn.
All right.
Please choose a value.
I'll go with npm install for 300.
Easily run command line scripts and other binaries installed from npm with this related command.
What is npx?
That is correct.
Nice.
We're off to a hot start in round 2.
Oh, just wait.
Scott, it is your turn to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, let's do. Oh, dear God. I'm going to get some points here, I promise. Let's do can I use for 100.
Okay.
I'm going to get some points. Goes for 100.
The number one most searched feature on caniuse.com as of April 9th, 2020.
Ooh.
Yes,
Oh,
that is
come
today.
on. This is a 100-point question. This is hard. The number one most searched feature on Can I Use? What is CSS Grid?
Oh, shoot. I showed you the answer.
I was going to guess that. Dang it, Jerod.
Jerod fail. Okay.
Flexbox? Really? Everybody can use Flexbox.
Yeah.
It's 2020.
But they're all
People.
wondering about it. So the correct answer is Flexbox,
Yeah.
but it's
Stop
because
wondering
it's
about
based
it.
on what people want to know, I guess.
They want to know Grid.
Yeah.
Grid's better.
They're different.
So no steals because I screwed it up and showed the answer, but we will just act like I didn't and move on to Emma.
That's a little unfair, but I guess I'll let you have it.
I don't know what else to do, honestly.
Can I do bang important for 400, please?
Yes, you may. This HTML entity code is handy for hacky pixel pushing content around with invisible spacing. Don't do this at home, or do, depending on how hacky you are.
HTML entity code is handy. What the hell does that mean?
Nick just realized what it is.
HTML entity code. Oh, what is BR?
Good guess. We go to Nick for the steal.
What is ampersand NBSP?
That is correct.
Non-breaking space.
Non-breaking white space ampersand NBSP
NSFW, not safe for
will force a white space, and you can just have a whole bunch of those and force a bunch of white
that
spaces.
was gonna be my other
and
guess.
push things around to your heart's desire. And I know this one by experience, not just by looking it
Me
up.
too.
Okay.
I know. This is like back in the days of Dreamweaver. Just add 1,000 of them
Yes.
for you.
Yes, many tools used to generate those, and now they're just used when something's slightly off, and you're like, you know what? I just want one more space in there. Okay. We go to Nick.
Oh, okay. You know what I'll do? I'll do npm install for 400, please.
NPM famously doesn't want to be known as the Node Package Manager, leading to this running joke on the company's website.
What? What is nice people matter? I don't know.
What?
NPM famously doesn't want to be known as the Node Package Manager, leading to this running joke on the company's website. We'll go to Scott for a steal.
Pass. Not good.
Emma, would you like to steal?
I would not like to steal.
Okay. So this one was, full disclosure, the last one I did, and kind of lame. The running joke is different acronyms each time you load the page.
I named a different acronym.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a running joke. That would be a one-time joke. Nice people matter. Yes. So every time you reload npmjs.com or whatever the website is, it will have a new acronym because they don't want to be associated with Node Package Manager. So I'm just going to apologize for that question, and we're going to move on to Scott.
Yes. Let's get some points. Let's do npm install for 200.
npm install for 200. This npm subcommand introduced in 2018 helps you identify and fix insecure dependencies.
Oh, dang. I don't know. Dependabot's always telling me about them. Let's see. Sorry, people. What is npm insecure?
Emma with an opportunity to steal.
What is npm audit fix? I know that because all my packages are insecure.
What is
I update too
NPM
frequently.
audit?
I got updates running every day. I'm gonna update right now.
I haven't updated since 2011.
Dang.
All right, Emma, it is now your turn to update your score by selecting another question.
Maybe let's try what a character for 200, please.
What a character for 200. Full of opinions, this developer rose to fame by looking at different JavaScript snippets and saying, "What?"
Define fame.
I know, yeah.
Full of opinions, this developer rose to quote-unquote fame
is-
by looking at different JavaScript snippets and saying, "What?"
Who is Mark Daglish?
Oh, shoot. Wrong
Wait,
button.
really?
Wrong button.
No! I was like, I had no idea.
No idea.
Oh, let me double that up there. Incorrect. Nick for a steal.
Yes. Who is Gary Bernhardt?
That is correct. Gary Bernhardt.
Watch Scott be an answer to one of these questions.
That'd be dope.
Nick, it is your turn, sir.
All right. Let's do. Oh no. I'll do frames work for 200, please.
Frames work for 200. This model view model based framework was released on July 5th, 2010. It was a big hit in and around Microsoft.
What?
MV.
Around Microsoft. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna say, what is Backbone?
Oh,
Correct.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess, yes.
Yeah, 2010.
Scott has an opportunity to steal.
MVVM uses a view model. Model view model.
Released on July 5th, 2010. It was a big hit in and around Microsoft.
Yeah, 2010. What was I doing in 2010? I'm gonna pass because I don't know.
Okay, Emma for the steal.
What is Ember.js?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The model view model based framework that was a big hit around
Backbone.
Microsoft was Knockout.
Oh yeah,
Shoot.
Knockout. I remember you.
We use that.
There you go.
You could have really thrown us for a loop and said that it was a knockout around Microsoft.
I said it was a big hit.
That is good. Yeah, dang.
Thank
That
you.
is very
I'm
good.
trying to throw you guys bones, but not be too obvious. Come on. All right, whose was that? That was Nick's?
Yeah.
That means we are back to Scott. Scott, please select a question.
Let's do frames work for 300.
Okay. Don't call it a framework. This platform for robotics and IoT was first released by Boku in 2012.
Robotics? What? Don't call it a this platform IoT. What is Node-RED?
That's a good guess. IoT is definitely a place that Node-RED plays, but it is incorrect. Emma, would you like to steal robotics? Keyword robotics. Not to give you too much help.
I'm going to pass, but before I pass, Jerod, I just want to say we're all in the negatives, so this should just reflect on you. That's all.
I'm smart. I should.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, come on.
Ouch. Well, you know, trivia is
You
tough.
said that earlier. I'm moving into the positives right now.
Okay, Nick for the steal.
What is Johnny 5?
This is correct.
The hell is Johnny 5?
Johnny 5
Sounds like a Cartoon Network
is
show.
a robotics and IoT platform first released by Boku in 2012. It's a very popular thing for controlling bots. Okay,
Dang it.
we are on to Emma. I should give a score update at this point. Scott has negative
Yeah.
600. This is double trouble. Emma has negative 600 in this round, and Nick has 400 in this round. We will add the two rounds together at the end and see where we stand. Emma, your turn.
I'm going to just go big or go home. Let's do important for 500, please.
You can display an ordered list in its opposite order by setting this property on the element. You can
Ooh.
display an ordered list in its opposite order by setting this property.
I
Unknown.
don't know because I feel like I would do this with Flexbox normal, not for an unordered list, but maybe what is list order?
That was a good
Yeah, I
guess.
didn't know. I had no idea.
Good guess. We go to Nick for an opportunity to steal.
I'm going to pass.
We go to Scott for the steal.
Big pass.
The property you can set directly on an ordered list to reverse the order is reversed.
I was going to guess that too, and I was like, no, it's too easy. There's no way.
No, thank you.
Okay. We are on to Nick. Your turn, sir.
All right. Let's go to frames work for 400, please?
Angular's big 2.0 announcement backfired because developers were angry over this major hurdle.
What is incompatibility with Angular 1?
That is correct. Backwards compatibility, upgrade paths. People were very angry with Angular 2.0. You get 400 for that answer, and we move to Scott.
Okay. I'm already in the hole big time. I'm not going to get out of it without a big
That's where
big
I'm
money.
at.
This is true.
So,
this is true.
Frames work 500. Let's do it.
Frames work for 500. This new framework describes itself as a Rails-like framework for monolithic full-stack React apps without an API.
What is blitz.js?
Correct. Very good. And that brings you back out of the negatives for this round.
This is the first positives I've seen in a long time.
Okay. Emma, your turn.
Ooh, I'm so unconfident in all of these. How about what a character for 300?
Curious about style? Ask the creator and maintainer of JavaScript's standard. Curious about style?
Who is Rachel Andrews?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Nick, would you like to steal?
Absolutely not.
Nick hard passes. Scott for the steal.
Hard pass, double hard pass.
Double hard pass? Well, I would say that this one is most insulting, as JavaScript's standard style maintainer is JS Party panelist Faraz Abukadije.
Oh, no.
Well, he ain't here, is he? So
No, he's not here.
I'm the guest, so I shouldn't have known that. So
No, we don't blame you, Scott. I blame Nick and Emma.
are you throwing us under the bus right now?
you
I
bet.
think you just threw Faraz under the bus. Okay. Moving on. Sorry, Faraz. We'll get you next time. Nick, it is your turn.
Oh, all right. NPM install for 500.
He's going big, and he might be going home. Last
Yes,
published 2 years ago, and once the center of a major controversy, this package still has over 5 million downloads in the past week.
Oh, no. That's like every package.
Fair.
Oh, man. Last published 2 years ago. Center of a major controversy. I'm going to say, what is left pad? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. And yet 5 million downloads in the past week. It is
Yep.
still going strong. Okay, so 1,100 for Nick, and we go back to Scott.
Oh boy. Let's do frames work for 100.
Scott likes the frameworks. One way, two way, or no way. This controversial feature of many UI frameworks has inspired many blog posts over the years.
Controversial feature. What is data binding?
Correct. Very good.
Well, you gave him an easy one.
It's
Well,
not.
it
It's
was-
100.
It was
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
I know.
It's your turn, Emma. There's 3 more 100s out there if you'd like to go for them.
All right, fine. We'll do important for 200, please.
For 200?
I mean, yeah, I'm just going to keep complaining anyway.
Okay. Not allowed, wait, and help are all possible values of this CSS property.
What is cursor?
Oh, that's
Good job. That was
Dang.
a tough one.
I only knew that because of not allowed.
That was tough. Yeah.
I didn't know wait and help, but I knew not allowed.
I tried to grab more obscure ones, but then when I was reading it back, I was like, dang, this is way harder than I thought it was. So that's a good job. Way to get it. Okay, to Nick.
Oh, okay. Let's do, I have a commanding lead. What a character for 400, please.
What a character for 400. Backbone and underscore.js made him known. CoffeeScript made him, some say, infamous?
Who is Jeremy Ashkenaz?
Whoa.
Yes.
Correct. Very good. Your commanding lead just got more commanding. Scott,
Hey,
it is
Jerod.
your turn. Yes.
Jerod, I don't know if you added my points from my cursor.
Oh, my apologies. Let me go back
I need
to that.
every point I can possibly get.
Sorry, let me go here.
It's all good. I just want you
got
to
it.
know I'm
Yep.
not at negative 1,100
I got you.
anymore.
I got you. My bad. Lots to juggle here. I don't know how Alex Trabeck does it. Okay. Whose turn and what were we doing?
It's me.
Scott.
Let's do npm install for 100.
NPM install for 100. This utility library is the #1 most dependent upon package on NPM.
Utility library. #1 most dependent upon package. Utility library. What is Lodash?
Very good. What is Lodash?
Isn't NPM on NPM? Couldn't NPM be the answer?
Is it a utility library?
It's the utility.
It's a CLI.
If you go to NPM's, their Explore stuff, you'll find that they list Lodash as the number one dependent on. So no, Nick, it can't be.
Wrong.
Okay, back to Emma. I will dock you points if you do that again.
I feel like I need some points, so I feel like I should just go hard. Maybe. Let's go like what a character for 500 because I've been so successful already with that category.
Dang.
This full-time open sorcerer has over 900 source repos on GitHub and over 1,100 NPM packages. They are prolific indeed.
That's a lot of packages.
I have no idea, so I'm just going to guess who is Jessie Frizzell. I know she does open source. That was the only person I knew.
We will subtract 500 from your score. Oh. And Nick for the steal.
Yeah.
Everybody will know this person once the name comes out.
Yeah, his picture has him as a dinosaur. I'm trying to think of his name, though. I'm going to pass because I can't think of his name right now.
Okay. Scott, would you like to steal?
No, not a chance.
The full-time open sorcerer that has over 900 source repos on GitHub and over 1,100 NPM packages is Sindre Sorhus. Or, I don't know if that's how you say the name.
Yes.
Yeah, would never
I
have
have
gotten that.
no idea who that is. I've
don't?
never heard that name before. No, but
I
it
do
sounds
not.
like a character.
Okay,
No,
take it back.
I
I
don't
thought
know.
everybody would know that one.
He is
It is
a
the number-
dinosaur.
No.
Yeah, he is. You've used his software. I guarantee it.
Definitely, yeah. All right, let's do important for 100.
This property specifies the stack order of an element.
Specifies the stack order of an element. Is it of this property? Oh, I see. What is z-index?
Very good.
I think I got skipped there, but that's okay.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I'm
Well, you're winning
hyped
by
up on
quite a bit.
caffeine. I'm jumping. I'm bouncing all over the place here.
Your commanding lead can handle it. Okay, we'll go to Emma. We have one left in what a character, and we have 4 can I uses. People do not like this category.
I'm really struggling, so let's just go out flaming. How about can I use for 500?
Okay, she goes for the gusto. Even Apple is experimenting with this image format that supports lossy and lossless compression, as well as animation and alpha transparency.
Oh, I know this because I just read the image performance book. Shoot. Oh, no.
Even Apple is experimenting with this image format that supports lossy and lossless compression, as well as animation and alpha transparency.
I'm going to be really mad at myself because I know the answer, but I can't remember the actual name of it. So I'm going to have to say I have no idea.
Oh, I'm gonna try. What is WebP?
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say.
You got it. What
That
is
makes me so
WebP?
angry.
Yeah.
Nice steal. Apple dragged their feet on this for years, and they're finally experimenting with it. Okay, so we're into 4 more choices in round 2, and we go to Nick.
Can I use for 400, please?
66% of browsers will let you bring your favorite browser tab to life with this newish feature.
Ooh, what is animated favicon?
Don't give it to him.
I'm not going to give it to you. It's close. You're very close, but you're winning. And we'll go to Scott for the steal.
Pass.
Oh, can't pass it. I was going to let you have a steal.
I don't know what it is.
Emma?
I'm going to swipe left.
I assume that means you're passing.
Yes.
The correct answer, which you're very close to, is SVG favicons.
Yeah.
And of course, you can animate an SVG favicon. So, almost had it. But no cigar. Okay, to Scott.
Did you subtract his point value,
Oh,
Jerod?
he sure did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Do it again.
I just did it again.
Yeah, just do it once more.
What's your correct score? 1,600?
1,600. Yeah,
Okay.
I was at 2,000 before that.
Okay. So, top of the order here, I should say, for round 2, we have Scott at 500, Emma at negative 1,900, Nick at 1,600, and I will note that these scores will double before getting added to round 1. Scott, your turn, sir.
Can I use for 200, please?
Can I use for 200? All major browsers support the prefetch resource, hint, except this pesky laggard.
I like that.
All major browsers support the prefetch. Well, was the hint an actual hint? Oh, resource hint. I see.
It's a resource hint. Yeah.
I didn't read this. Okay, except for this pesky laggard. What is Safari? It's a reasonable guess. They suck at everything, so.
Very reasonable guess and the correct answer. Okay. Emma, you have Can I Use for 300 or What a Character for 100?
How about What a Character for 100? I would destroy this whole category.
So depressed. This Twitter account playfully stirs up mischief by taking people's statements out of context. This Twitter account playfully stirs up mischief by taking people's statements out of context.
Sounds like every Twitter account, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. What is I am developer? I have no freaking clue.
I thought that was a good guess.
That is a good guess.
Thanks.
Nick will know this one.
Yeah. Who is Horse.js?
Oh, that was my other option.
I should have got like an animal reference in there somehow, so you knew that it was like a horse. Sorry, I'm critiquing my questions here as we go. Okay, last one of the round, and it goes to Nick. Can I use for 300? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This API for complex rendering and compute using hardware acceleration has 0% browser support.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You can use it on 0% of browsers.
This is a total shot in the dark, but I'm going to say, what is Houdini? Figured.
Any steals? We go to Scott for the steal?
Nope.
Emma for the steal?
Just no.
The correct answer, the API for complex rendering and compute using hardware acceleration has 0% browser share, is WebGPU.
WebGPU. I knew there was something about WebGL, but
this is supposed to be supplanting and superseding WebGL in 3D games and using accelerated stuff. It's brand new. It has 0% share. It was a tough question, and Nick failed at it. That's the end of round 2. We have for round 2, Scott scores 1,400.
yeah.
Emma scores negative 4,000. And Nick scores 2,800. We'll come back for Final Trouble right after this.
Hey friends, got some good news for you. Linode just added a cluster of Linode's S3 compatible object storage to the Frankfurt data center. And celebrating this, they're giving everyone, not just Frankfurt, but everyone 3 months of free object storage starting today. There's no bill, there's no promo code, there's no redemption process. Sign up, get object storage from Linode, and from March 1st to May 31st, there is no bill. It's too easy. Head to linode.com/changelog.
We are back for Final Trouble, and a couple of our contestants are in a lot of trouble. After tallying rounds 1 and 2, we have Emma with negative 3,500. Our special guest, Scott Tolinski, at negative 1,400. And Nick Nisi with 2,700. We now move to Final Trouble, in which I list a category. You all submit private wagers to me of how much you wager. I ask the question, and then you submit private answers for us to tally. The category of choice is offline first. Your category for Final Trouble is offline first. Please submit to me your wagers. Okay, the wagers are in. This is the question for Final Trouble, offline first. This open source JavaScript database was created to help web developers build applications that work as well offline as they do online. One more time, this open source JavaScript database was created to help web developers build applications that work as well offline as they do online. Please submit to me your answers.
Got two of them going back and forth.
We are waiting for Emma.
I have no idea.
All the answers are in. The wagers are tallied. The math makes no sense, but we're doing this thing. With a wager of 101.895 euros.
No, that was 101,895.
Oh, you use a decimal point as a separator.
Yeah, that's what they use in Europe. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Emma's answer, what is Elasticsearch?
Oh.
I hit the wrong button.
No, I was gonna say-
Got something.
Too much pressure. That answer is wrong, and that point total is ridiculous. You now have negative infinity points. Up next, special guest Scott Tolinski wagered 100% of his points. So 1,400 points on the line. And he says, and I quote, "I'm wagering whatever makes me beat Emma."
I don't want to get last place.
His answer, what is CouchDB? Was a valiant guess.
No.
And so he ends up this game at 0 or negative 2,800, depending on how you do math. But way better
Whatever.
than
Yeah.
negative infinity. Which means Nick Nisi, who wagered 2,700, is this all your points, Nick?
It is. I should have done one less.
Answered, what is Firebase? Answer fail and wager fail, because you could have left money on the table and gotten first place, but now you've tied with Scott in the most ridiculous game of JS Danger in human history. The correct answer, of course, Scott was off literally by one letter. The correct answer, the open source database, is called PouchDB.
What?
Inspired by CouchDB.
Yeah.
PouchDB aims to help web developers build applications that work as well offline as they do online. Well, this has been something else.
Enlightening.
Yeah.
Enlightening.
Been great.
We hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun for this edition of JS Danger Game. Remember, here at JS Party, Danger is our middle name. I want to say special thanks to Scott Tolinski for joining us. Thanks, as always, to regular panelists Nick Nisi and Emma Bastian. That's our show. We'll talk to you next time. We hope you enjoyed this episode of JS Party. Tell us what you think in the comments. Pop open your show notes, click the Discuss on Changelog News link, and let your opinions be heard. Thanks again to Scott Tolinski for playing along. Check out his podcast at syntax.fm. My name is Jerod Santo. I've been your host and producer. Nick Nisi and Emma Bastian were my co-hosts. All of the music you heard on the show was created by the mysterious Breakmaster Cylinder, and were brought to you by some amazing people at companies who get it. Thanks to Rollbar, Gatsby, Linode, and Fastly for sponsoring. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep fighting for your right to party. Oh man, that was so corny. Should I leave it in? I'm gonna leave it in.
Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks.
Oh, wait a second. I gotta start over. Because, Scott, you have negative as well.
What?
Yeah, I wrote you down at 1,400. You have negative.
I have 1,400.
Wait.
Welcome.
Wait. You had negative
'Cause I didn't
2,800 plus 1,400. Oh, yeah, you're at 1,400. No, you're right. No, you're at negative 1,400. What am I doing here? Shoot, we got two people in the negatives. How does the game work? How does Jeopardy work if you have two people in the red? I think they just lose.
That's why I'm thinking, just let us wager whatever we want, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not like we're actually winning money.
Oh,
here,
I know
Jerod.
that.
Just bragging rights.
Just bragging rights. Yeah, but Nick's been beating you guys, and then you're going to wipe that out and say, well, I'm going to wager. Trying to think out loud here.
I say just let us wager any amount of money we want. No limits. If Nick's cool with it, because he's in the lead, so it's up to him.
What do
Sure,
you what,
steal it from me. That's fine.
what do you think, Nick?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be in euro though, Jerod. Is that okay?
Yeah, totally.
Mine's going to be in Bitcoin.
Might as well. The points don't mean anything. Okay. I'm going to list off our point totals, and then I'm going to explain Final Trouble, and then I'm going to act as if this isn't broken, and we're going to do the thing. Ready?
Let's do it.
Yep.